Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to day 10, Thursday, September 14th, 2023. We're just having some coffee in the tent. You can see, maybe you can see Soldier Lake in the background. I'm getting ready to head out. It's almost 8 o'clock. Sarah's going to hang out here. And yeah, this is our last two-nighter. And tomorrow we'll hike a majority of the way out and be set up for a short hike back to the car on Saturday, and then we're staying in Bishop Saturday. So we had two guys stay with us last night in the same area. They were fishing. They were pretty excited about catching some fish, so that's cool. We'll see who comes by today. I'm sure there'll be some people coming and going, but this is a pretty good spot. So we'll hang out here for another night. It didn't really get that cold last night compared to some other nights. And the sun is making its way. We lost the sun, I think, around 5:30 behind the ridge yesterday, so it'll be similar today, but not too buggy here, which is good. We've already been talking about what we're going to have for dinner when we're back in town, so those thoughts start to creep in your head. And because we'll be getting out of here at an early time, breakfast, Alabama Hills is sounding pretty good, a big breakfast. So we'll see. That's it for now. We'll check in later. All right, so we're just kind of getting started on our off-trail adventure. I basically made a big U-turn, or a big U-shape around the lake. Went out here, went around the trail junction, then started heading north, working my way up the ledge system. So now, very cool. We got a pretty good view of the lake and our tent right there, center of frame. That's where we're at, behind the big boulder. That is a pretty cool view. Brian and Sarah, over.
I can hear you loud and clear.
I just did a big U, and I'm looking down on our tent from up on the ledges. Pretty cool view.
I'm still in the tent.
Yeah, maybe on my way back, I'll have you see if you can take a photo of me up here, see how it turns out. But I'll check in later.
Sounds good. Bye.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to try and head into there, and then maybe we cut a left. We'll see. All right, so we're making our way into the basin. We're trying not to lose too much elevation and trying not to gain any elevation, trying to find a sweet spot. So off in the distance there is a little triangle rock. I just took a bearing and I'm gonna head for that. And I guess we're gonna go right and then left, I think. I'm not sure, but it's time for a breakfast break. I can't think of a better spot to stop and sit here and take it all in. So we'll check in later. still working our way into the basin. But we just are getting some views of Primrose Lake. We're finally above it. There it is. Very cool. And lots of waterfalls coming down in the center of frame, and then a bit higher to the center of frame there. Just amazing, amazing here. Ran into a group of backpackers yesterday. We were chatting on the top of Guyette Pass for a little bit. He had mentioned that someone else had been in the basin the past week or two, and apparently there is a mama coyote with a cub wandering around these parts. So I'm keeping my eyes open for that. Otherwise, I don't see anyone else up here. We're gonna keep heading. I believe we're gonna keep going that way and then kind of swing around behind that face. I see a group of people down there. How's about that? Very cool. All right, so way down there in the distance in center frame, see a bunch of backpackers heading out, and that's definitely a use trail, maybe not an official trail. That would have been another way to get in here, but I think the way I came in from Soldier Lake was just fine and a little more adventurous. But yeah, they're heading out. Very interesting. So we're gonna keep making our way to the left of this cliff face, and then I'm assuming we go up to the right and then back up to the left. We'll see. Okay, so we made it to this cliff face. We're gonna have to lose a tiny bit of elevation, and we're gonna cross this creek. I think it's Rock Creek here. And let's make our way to that big boulder in the center of frame. And then I think we'll hang a left. So that's where we're headed. Primrose Lake. That's where I spotted the backpackers. They're heading out. And I believe this point right there is where I probably had the height of land looking down on Soldier Lake. So that's where we came from, generally speaking. Just kind of followed this line, trying to just gain a little bit of elevation at a time without losing a ton. Very cool area. So let's keep going. Okay, so I just have to work up this last section. I'm probably gonna go to the left and stay with the grassy patches, but pretty sure once I pop up over this, we're gonna see the lake. So the second lake, Sky Blue Lake, is down here to the right. So we'll probably hit that on the way back, but I figure let's get all the climbing done. So one more patch or whatever this is, 300 to 500 feet, and then we should be on the top. Whew. All right, we got a little snowmelt lake here, unnamed tarn, and just up ahead over this lip should be what we've been working for, Iridescent Lake. Let's go. Look at these views, just amazing. Bit of gray in those clouds, huh? But blue skies. This has been what the weather's been like the past few days up here. No real rain to speak of, just clouds rolling through, and some of them pretty gray. So this is just amazing. So in case you were wondering, we're just shy of 12,000 feet as we top out here. Gonna take a nice long break here, soak it all in, check in with Sarah, have a second breakfast, treat myself to a kind breakfast bar for all this hard work. Day 10 of this backpack trip. What a way to end it off trail. Well, we'll still have tomorrow. Tomorrow's just a long day of hiking. But this, come on. Where's that lake? Show me the money. Here we go. Oh. Just amazing. Huh. Very cool. Nothing better than being off trail and finding lakes off the beaten path. And this is definitely a bowl, no doubt about it. I'm gonna take a break here and check in a bit. Woo! So there's still a bit of a ring of snow around the southern shore of Iridescent Lake, but figured we came all the way here. The least I can do is at least dip my hand in the water. Very refreshing. So there you go, the view from the shore. And then back up top. All right, so there's Iridescent Lake. We kind of came from there. We're heading due west, basically traversing around the miter to strike out for Big Sky Lake. A bit more climbing, but it's only about a half mile away, so how can I resist? It's too close to pass up. So we're on our way. The topo map doesn't look too bad, so hopefully we can send it. We'll see. All right, so I believe this pointy peak in the center frame is Discovery Pinnacle. So Whitney is right behind that. We don't have the right angle or the elevation to see it. Very cool. The miter right here. And look at this. Blue Sky Lake. I'm not gonna go all the way down there and lose all that elevation. Oh, sorry, there it is. I wasn't even showing it to you. Blue Sky Lake. But I'm probably gonna head over to that outlook and take another look from there before I head back down. You can see the waterfall coming down from Blue Sky. Very cool. as a big lake. All right, see you in a bit. All right, so there's a better view of Sky Blue Lake. Kind of get to see the whole shore of it. Very cool. And then heading back the way we came, there's Primrose up there. And I kind of went around on the left side here, and that's what I'll do. I'll take the same way back. Try not to lose too much elevation. So very, very cool. Yeah, so I'm guessing Soldier Lake it's on the other side of this little hill, I guess. On the opposite side, that's Soldier Lake. Maybe we can see Whitney now, a little higher up. It will probably be maybe that little angly mountain to the left. I'll double check. Maybe. Or the one you can just barely see to the right of the angly one that's just kind of sticking out. That might be Whitney. Anyway, it's close.
So it's about 12:15 and I was sitting outside for a while just enjoying the intermittent sun, knitting. There's two people down by the lake that came. The guys that were staying over here left a while ago. But I don't know if you can hear it, but it just started raining. So I just moved our bear bins back under the vestibules, back down the hatches. I still have my door open, but I'm ready to close it if it starts raining heavier. So we'll see what happens. But Brian radioed maybe about 15-20 minutes ago and said he's on his way back. So hopefully it doesn't start raining too much before he gets back. We'll check and leave.
All right, we're back above Soldier Lake, and there in the distance, in the rocks, is our tent. I'll get to a different viewpoint and radio Sarah and have her wave to us before we head down. Brian and Sarah, over.
Hi.
Hi, are you in the tent?
I am, because it was about to start, well, it was raining, but it stopped.
If you just peek your head out of the door and look up, you'll probably be able to see me on the cliffs above.
I'm looking. I see you. I see you.
Hi. Okay, I gotta work my way down. I'll probably be about another hour or so.
I'm about to cook. I'm cooking my mashed potatoes.
Nice. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Quick day 10 update. Yeah, it's raining pretty hard. So it's somewhere around 4 o'clock, I think. And we're just relaxing, staying dry. But yeah, some pretty heavy rain coming down right now. So day 11 tomorrow.